Hey guys, my name is Cassidy and you're watching That Spooky Lifestyle, where we bring the ooky, the spooky, the creepy, and the crawly into our everyday lives. Today, I'm not going to be doing a normal get ready with me video where we talk about a spooky topic and do our makeup. Today, we're going to be going over some cryptid couple costume ideas that you can use this Halloween. I tried to keep these ideas as flexible as possible so you can make it as complicated or as easy as you'd like. Keep in mind, you can also do these costumes with a friend. You don't have to have a significant other to use these. So if you're ready to get started, let's jump right in. So the first idea I have, I think this one would be super fun, is if you both went together as like BigFoot evidence. If one person was like a bunch of blurry photos and another person was maybe like an outline of a footprint, I think that would be really fun, and I think people would instantly get it when you two showed up together. I think that would be a super fun idea to go as. My second idea is a sort of Mothman duo. I think this one would be so awesome if one person like went balls to the walls, decked out in like a full Mothman costume except for the eyes, and then your partner could, you know, have, I was thinking maybe like some glowing pom-poms or something, some really big like red glowing balls on their hands, and then they could be your eyes for the costume. I do find that especially with couple costumes, one person is super into Halloween and the other person not so much, so this would be a great costume for that kind of dynamic. If, you know, your friend isn't that into Halloween or is really into Halloween, you can kind of find a balance there with this costume, and I think it would be super fun, especially because people wouldn't get it until someone did it, like, no, I'm just the eyes. I think it's like also quite humorous just to go as like a pair of like eyes. The third idea I have is a little bit more on the nose, but I do still really like it if one person went as the Kraken, like really, you know, decked out, and then the other person went as a shipwreck. And again, you could make this as easy or as complicated as you wanted to. You could, I think, glue little like chunks of board and like maybe a pirate flag or something to your body just to really kind of play up that shipwrecked effect. Now, this fourth suggestion I have, I think it's really interesting, but you would have to work out how you wanted to do it. I think if one person went as the Fiji mermaid and then the other person went as like newspaper clippings talking about the Fiji mermaid, I think it would be just a really fun idea as one person to go as the Fiji mermaid and then the other person like the newspaper either talking about the mermaid and trying to get people to go to the museum, or the ones that came out after that were saying that it was a hoax, whether, you know, you wanted to be like a cardboard cutout of a newspaper or if you just wanted to glue some printouts to your shirt. I think you could do a lot with this. My fifth suggestion is if someone went as the Flatwoods monster. Now, for some reason, I always want to call this Fleetwood's monster, and I think it's because of like Fleetwood Mac. I know it's wrong the minute I say it, but for some reason I always want to. Anyways, if someone went as the Flatwoods monster and the other person went as like a road sign that said like Flatwoods, you know, 1 mile, 2 miles, whatever, and you could mix this up with a bunch of different like monsters or haunted locations and the roadside, I think that would be super fun. My sixth suggestion is, I think, one that's a little bit more unique, and not many people might not get it right off the start, but if you know like the folklore behind it, it's actually quite a cute costume, is if one person went as a golem, which is kind of like this mud monster that's supposed to kind of be your servant and help around the farm, and then the other person went as the farmer, like the person who has created the golem. I think that would be really fun, but again, I'm not sure if people would get it, so it kind of depends what kind of party you're going to. My seventh suggestion, I'm sure people have done this one, but I did want to include it because I think it's kind of fun and humorous, is if one person went as like the outline of New Jersey and the second person dressed up as a devil, so it could be like the Jersey Devil. My eighth suggestion is a bit more gory for my people out there who love the spooky side of Halloween. You're my people. Is if someone went as a Wendigo and the other person went as like the half-eaten corpse. You know what I mean? Almost like a zombie kind of looking creature. I think that would be really cool. My 9th idea is if someone dressed up as a Yeti, or even just like a shirt with a Yeti on it would be super cute, and their partner went as like a frozen traveler. You could do some really cool makeup effects with this, make your skin like blue and purple to look like you were freezing, you know, add some icicles to your beard if you have one, or stuff like that. My last idea is a little bit more on the silly side, but I think it would be super funny is if someone came as the Loch Ness monster, but one person was like the head half and the other person was the tail. You know how people do those like horse costumes, or one person's in the front, one person's in the back? I think it would be really funny if someone did that with the Loch Ness monster. Just try not to get the ass end in that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be linking some of my other couple costume ideas in this video in case you want more inspiration for this Halloween. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you're into cryptids, mysteries, the unknown, witchcraft. We cover all those topics here in my Get Ready With Me videos, so definitely subscribe if that's your thing. Follow me on Instagram if you want more witchy content. Find me on Facebook if you're into Halloween memes. I share a lot of that over there. I'll have all of my social media linked below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.